Hello, shiver scrapping friends, and anybody that just likes to watch computers get taken apart. You are in the right place. Now, remember about a week ago, I found this very large old IBM server, and it had these very cool hard drive caddies with the Goldfinger cards and the most unusual hard drives I have ever found. And I promised that we were going to do a detailed scrap out on those. And we also got 3 really interesting power supply units. So we're going to dive into these today and take a closer look at the power supply units and these very unusual hard drives. The first thing we're going to start out with is the power supplies. So let's see, what do we got going here? Get you guys disconnected. Wow, some nice gold pins inside of there. Heavy gold plating on those guys. That's a ferrous case. All right, now, what do we got going here? We got a low-grade board inside of here, but there might be some components that are interesting, so let's find out. The screws are all on the board side. Okay, the thing that's going to be a pain in the butt with this particular device is that it is so old and it's been sitting around for so long that these screws all require a little special attention. They're special. Fortunately, with the exception of a few, once they got special attention, they cooperated. Let go, let go. There, problem solved. Man, what did we leave in here? Not much. Just some wire. We can get that out easy enough. Okay, so shred, some wire. Put that ferrous block off of there. Ferrous blocker. Okay. So, what do we have going on with this power supply board? We have some real nice copper, as you can see. There's some real nice copper in here that we can go after. Might be a solenoid. There's a heat sink. Real nice aluminum heatsink on a FET, big old capacitor, transformer that can go with the small motors. We have a little dart card here that could easily go with mid-grades because it's so well populated. Look how densely populated that is. So I'm chucking that in with the mid-grades. Boom. There we go. Ooh, there we go. And there's another one. There's another one for the mid-grades. Okay. All right, so if you are so inclined, you can get the aluminum heat sinks off of here, off of those MOSFETs. You can get the transformer off and sell it as a small electric motor. You can bust off all these toroids for the copper. All right, the last thing we're going to get at is that hard drive. So, that's aluminum. So we'll take the plastic off of that and stick that in with our sheet aluminum. And then we have just some cheap ribbon wire going to a little LED board there. Some wire. Now, this is going to be a real nice high-grade hard drive board. Get my Torxie out here. Wow, look at this old hard drive, man. Board here, high-grade HDD board. And if you're into depopulating, there's lots of stuff here. Nice tantalum capacitor, surface mount style, ICs, flat packs, the gold pins. So there's some little MLCCs on there too. So if you're into depopulating, you could depopulate this too. But for me, this goes to board sort as a high-grade hard drive board. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's have some fun. I got 19 of these. Let's see how quickly we can get into one of them. Ah, I see. Isn't that interesting? Screws on the side holding it together. Can't get in that way. Let's get you out of the way. Get that one out of the way. Get you turning. We got some sort of copper tape here. Let's see if that's hiding any connectors or screws or anything like that. Ah, I think the copper tape was helping to hold it together. That's what I think is going on there. So there's some copper tape. And look at that. Look at that. When was the last time you saw a hard drive come apart like that? That is so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 read heads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 discs. Man, that is so cool. This is such a fun one to take apart. I have never seen one like this before. Brand new for me. Look at that. That's the disc pack. I'm not exactly sure how that disc pack would come apart, but given that it's aluminum rings with aluminum discs, there's one little plug going down the middle. Ha 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 ha! All right. So we have these 9 discs, and then we have separators between them. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And then we have nice aluminum disc ring separators. Here is the little motor, so that can go in with my motors. These guys are aluminum. Now, what do we have over here? The magnets. Wow, those are some serious neodymiums. Wonder how those are going to come out. So the neodymiums are right inside there. Great big suckers. Yep, that's what they are for sure. I'm making a mess. I'm having so much fun. All right, let's see. With this, I'm going to pull this copper off. Try to do it without stabbing myself. There we go. So number 2 copper. And then this can either go in with your breakage, or you could clip off these arms like this. I think they'll come off. Yep. And that's going to be cast aluminum. We have some teeny tiny little gold wires exposed right there, so if you want, you can pull that board off of there. All right, there's a pin there and a pin there. So I'm going to go and that busts out easy enough. So it's hard to believe that that was holding stuff in real well. Look at that. Pieces of neodymium coming out. And then we have that big chunk coming out the backside. That sounded really wrong. Sorry about that. Okay, I know it wants to come out now. There we go. And there's another one of the neodymiums with that weird tape on it. That is so cool. Oh, that is not the neodymium. This is, here, wait a minute. This is very cool. Okay, look. This is what a more modern neodymium magnet looks like from a hard drive. You've got this metal backing, which the magnet is not attracted to. It's either soldered or pinned onto this metal. And then you have this very thin little neodymium magnet. So here, as this is what has become this very thin layer. It used to be that big. And that thin little layer of neodymium used to be this big sucker. Is that cool or what? Man, this was such a fun hard drive to take apart. I may have to take all these apart just for the fun of taking them apart. So cool. Hey, that was a lot of fun. I had a blast doing that. Every bit of it. Well, okay, maybe not so much some of the screws, but man, that was just so much fun breaking into that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Tell your friends so they can subscribe to the Shark Scrapper channel as well. And it's easy to subscribe if you haven't already. It's the round icon that's going to be in between the two icons that are taking you to more Shark Scrapper videos. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you on the next one.